this is possibly the last episode. I think we're definitely going to do this again. Mm-hmm. But it may be a while, and so we'll see. But
yeah.
Here we go. He's starting the prologue now. Now. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company.
What was that?
That was me trying to burp, and it just didn't come out.
Wow.
It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, her boobs glistening in the wind. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do?
Yeah.
I don't really mean to.
Why are you
Sorry.
Why are you talking like that?
What? Am I not? I thought that was her voice.
She was sorry.
But she's really nervous right now.
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah, because
sorry.
This is her when she's kind of calm. But now she's into a boy, so she's getting more and more excited. You see how that works?
I get it.
And now she's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay, hurry.
I mean...
Is there just no one else in this club?
I'm in a loop. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's.
Oh.
Hold my book more between the two of them. Her boobs? Between the two of her boobs? Just slide it on in there. That's a tiny book. Is it like the Bible? One of the pocket Bibles?
Okay.
Oh, that's her. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Mm-hmm. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Because they're sticky.
Here.
Ooh, that's a different angle.
That is some sensual shit.
Yeah.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. You see that? It's in the picture.
Yeah.
I do feel the same with my right. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it feels the touch of my cold, hard penis. After it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
The eyeball moved.
Oh my god, it did?
She kind of creepy.
Are you ready? Sorry, everybody, I had to
Are
do
you
that.
ready for it?
To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted there for a second. You have ginormous breasts. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Just like that. You ruined the integrity of the episode. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. This is the hottest shit I've ever seen. Oh, baby, let's go turn pages together.
If I didn't tell you this was horror, you would have,
dude, we would gone through a whole session and have no idea. The next time I click, there's going to be a killer and his machete is going to go through her eye.
Oh my god, how terrible would it be if, the person we chose we like the most dies first?
Oh, they probably will. That's probably why they did it.
Oh, that's upsetting.
You know what? In that case, I wish I chose Natsuki. The more I look at this, the more I think it's not going to be a slow build. It's just going to be like, horror!
Well, yeah.
Yeah. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. It's like a game of sensual tennis. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but would you fuck me? The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does.
Yeah.
Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Mannerisms?
Look, I didn't go to English.
You didn't go to English. You never joined a literature club.
I see. No, I would never like 12 books. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry. But jizz tricks, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. What? Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more that it's kind of cute.
She's happy about that.
She's super excited about it.
She wants the day. She wants the day.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Sarah!
Yeah, I can say something.
Finally, Sarah has a line.
Okay, everyone.
Thank God.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh God, we were just about to fuck.
I know.
Monica, you ruined my buzz.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
DTF.
I know.
Down to fuck. It's not... it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow!
Bitch.
His voice goes all the way up, like, ow! Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight.
Yep.
Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
You 100% do.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. You didn't even use a bookmark? That's a ballsy man.
It is.
I slip it back into my bag.
Oh, it's me.
That silence just hung for like 3 solid seconds.
I'm sorry, I haven't been speaking like at all, so...
It's your character's the only one on the screen.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Oh, sorry.
You need to stop doing that.
I'm sorry. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
It was actually kind of fun.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Juno. Oh, it's Sayori. I thought it was fucking other bitch.
No.
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Let's just say Sayori first.
Why? It's for Yuri.
Yeah, but I want her to be last.
You want her to be last?
Let's do Sayori. Actually, let's do Natsuki first. Let's get her over with.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Just Trex, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go the fuck home.
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, teach their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can I thought people can fry. Sizzle up some
Man.
human, but that's about it. That is a terrible poem.
Okay, listen, here's the thing, right? When I started the beginning, I was like, that's really shitty, but the ending is actually really good. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah,
I think that part's pretty interesting.
but I was like, thanks for stating the obvious.
But, like, you took, like, way too long to get there. Don't bore us, get to the chorus.
Oh my.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I never said I didn't like it. See? I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
You know?
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
That's why I like that last line.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
She's calling herself a pro?
Yeah.
I'm glad you learned something. Oh, snap! Didn't expect that from the youngest one here now, did ya, bitch?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Okay, let's do...
Monica, because I want you to speak.
Okay. I was gonna do C already, but...
One of the ones that you speak.
Hi, Jistrix.
Yay.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Jistrix. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Jistrix. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated. I guess I underestimated today.
Was that you actually trying?
I can't speak today. I guess I underestimated you.
You have voices today.
I know. It's easiest.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort in.
That's not fair.
That was a pretty good laugh.
Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
That's my plan.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it,
Just by feel.
or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
Has had at this point. That wasn't it either, to be honest.
I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that.
Oh, that was my line. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that level yet.
Okay. You do your own thing.
The own thing. Oh, I fucked that up. Sorry.
Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
I'm sure you will.
Including butt sex. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
Is it, though?
As long
Monica takes a quick sip of water. She now chokes on said water.
Okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Yeah.
That's the best way to find out what kind of style that suits you. Oh, so she's talking about the girls, try new girls to find out what suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's awkward. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
I do. I want to see what this is.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
I'm sure you're decent.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
You guys, as soon as you started laughing, it wasn't your line.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean
Nothing sounds more confident than me saying the word confident.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall.
Hole in wall.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle, what does that say?
Protrudes.
Protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas...
That's weirdly interesting. I like it.
already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image.
I'm thinking this image.
It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Da da da!
Talking about Jesus?
Jesus? So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? You took a breath, you were trying to get it.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Is that how you spell epiphany?
Yeah.
Damn, I never knew how to spell it.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
I think she's a lesbian. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Oh god.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
It's true.
So just move your hand and go with the flow.
I like that.
That's my advice for today.
It's good advice.
Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's stop it here. Thanks for listening to the O&I Gaming Podcast.
You're stopping it here. Why are we stopping it here?
Because it's time to stop. I don't want to move on to the next one.
Why?
Let's end this episode here. And next time, we'll get to Sayori and Yuri.
Bye!
The anticipation is growing. Because everybody wants to know what those two are out of everybody.
Like
probably.
my erection.
Okay, let's go now on that note.
Why are you telling
just-
me to go?
I mean, I want to leave now because that just made it really awkward. I'm awkward right now.
This is the longest ending to an episode
I
ever.
know.
Alright, goodbye.